The City of Wyandotte for Sean Habertowski, 231455.
Your Honor, good morning, Richard T. Serrano, P33828, appearing on behalf of with my client. Today, excuse me, today being the date time set for arraignment pre-trial. Please state your name, sir.
Sean Habertowski.
All right, thank you. Thank you for addressing very appropriately for court.
Yes.
And counsel, today is the date scheduled for arraignment pre-trial in these matters. And ask the arraignment.
Your Honor, I've advised of the charge against the penalties, possible consequences of this court or any administrative agency understands them. He also understands his advice and rights. Everybody will wait for him reading extending.
Formal reading, enter a plea of not guilty for purpose of the arraignment as to the pre-trial counsel.
Your Honor, my client was to avail himself of the offer, excuse me, in that he will plead guilty to the amended charge of having no valid operator's license in possession. And he understands what that means, Your Honor, and if that's in fact accepted, the original charge of DWLS would be dismissed. He's ready for the court's examination.
Okay, I'm showing failed to provide valid driver's license.
Oh, yes, that's correct.
Okay, sir, please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear from the testimony about to give me the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
All right, thank you. All right, you heard the plea that your attorney placed on the record, correct?
Yes.
And asked the amended charge of failed to provide a valid driver's license. How do you plead?
Guilty.
And has anybody promised you anything, threatened you, or forced you in any way for you to enter into a plea?
No, I'm not.
And you've gone over your rights with your attorney, correct?
That's correct.
And you understood all of those rights?
I did.
And you understand by entering into a plea, you'll be waiving some of those rights, specifically your trial and appellate rights.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you also understand the possible penalty as a result of your plea, whether in this court, any other court, or administrative agency.
Speak up.
Yes.
And knowing all that, you still want to continue with your plea?
Yes.
Okay. And counsel, if you can please vote your client.
Thank you. On June 15, 2023, approximately 3:23, was it AM?
Is AM correct?
Yes. Were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Wyandotte?
Yes.
At that time, did you have contact with the police? Police stopped you?
Yes, I did.
And upon the officer asking you for a valid Michigan operator's license, were you able to give him a valid Michigan operator's license?
I was not able to, no.
And that's because it was suspended on that day, correct?
That's correct.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, what's the current status of your license?
I am currently awaiting, I had a hearing, so I do have an interlock system in my car. So I had car work done, I had electrical work done, so I had to disconnect the battery at the auto shop. I submitted all the paperwork. They wanted to hear the story from me, so they revoked my license until they could have an appeals hearing, so they could hear my story as to why it was disconnected.
So he's waiting for a Secretary of State. That's what you're.
So correct, I did have that hearing, and now I'm just awaiting his bill, his
Ruling?
ruling. Yes, that's correct.
So he may or may not end up with some type of a license, Your Honor, be it restricted, revoked. We don't know yet.
All right. And the court will accept your plea as knowing, voluntary, and factually accurate. Dismiss the original charge per the plea agreement. How'd you get here today?
I took an Uber.
You sure about that?
Yeah. I had to.
You seem to hesitate when you were answering.
Oh, no, I had to take an
And where do you work?
Understands you can't drive, Your Honor, without a valid license.
Where do you work?
Uber. I work for Grunwald Cachero. I'm a union bricklayer. So restoration. We do a lot of work downtown Detroit, and it's been not convenient, I don't want to say, but my wife is a crime analyst for a special ops team in Detroit. So she's able to take me into work a lot.
And what happens if she can't take you into work?
I have friends and family. I have a good support group that I've been able to rely on.
And on this day, where was it that you were driving, sir?
I was driving home
Where?
from Henry Ford Hospital. We were working a night shift at the in the parking garage there. We had to do when it was vacant, so we were doing demolition and just fixing the concrete there. So the parking lot had to be empty. So we worked 8 p.m. to 3 a.m.
So you don't have a ride that day to or from work?
I did. My wife was out of town. She was up north for a work convention, And I couldn't get a hold of an Uber. I made a foolish decision to try to get by. And as you see, I got caught. Not smart.
Right, and so you know this could affect you getting your license back.
I absolutely understand that, yes, but I have to go through the process regardless.
Your Honor, trying to do good by earning money for his family, he made the poor decision on driving, so in the future, he understands he's gotta get a ride, doesn't have a valid license.
Or fall for sometimes.
Well, yeah, but I mean, there's gotta be people that live in your area.
There are. I couldn't find anyone. It was, I relied on the rideshare service, and by that time it was too late, and like I said, I kind of panicked and made a terrible decision to drive that night.
And so what car did you drive? What kind of car does your wife drive?
My wife drives a 2019 Kia Optima.
And so who drives the Malibu?
I drive the Malibu.
When you're licensed, right?
Well,
And so that Malibu is not out in the parking lot.
no, I mean, you can go look.
I'm going to, I'm not going to, but one of my court officers is
Yeah,
going to.
please, please.
What color is it?
It's great. I think you want the license, right? Sorry, I don't want to be.
No, go ahead.
It's a
You'd be surprised how many people actually drive to court and tell me that they didn't.
That's incredible. It's DPF 6688.
Okay. Brian, can you look at that? Thank you. Okay. So presuming that you're,
I imagine, yes.
what's that?
I said I imagine it happens.
I
all
told
the
him it
time.
happens all the time.
Oh, yeah. Mhm. It sure does. Okay, so. Let's go and set the following fines and costs. Going to base that on you being truthful. And of course, we're going to indicate a $200 fine, $200 cost, crime victim assessment fee of $75, justice system assessment fee of $50. And then for attorney fees, as you're not determined to be indigent, that'd be $200. So that's a total of $725. Do you have that to pay today?
I don't have all of that to pay today. I can pay today.
Well, you know what I'll do? I will give you, can you pay it all by September 8th?
Yes,
It's 2 weeks from Friday.
yes.
Okay.
Sir, if you cannot pay by that time, come in personally and ask for more time, okay?
I absolutely will.
But don't drive here or anywhere.
Or anywhere.
Okay. All right, just have a seat here for just a moment. I just want to confirm.
Okay,
Okay, thank you.
stay in the courtroom then?
Yes.
Yes, please, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Mr. Abertowski, no Malibu out there. Thank you. Have a good day.